Good day, everybody. Today, Monday, the 16th of November, 2020. Time to check out the weather with me, myself, and I, Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather, and boy, do we have a lot to talk about today, folks. This, of course, is the 3-day NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Let's turn it on and get started. We got all kind of things going on, folks. We got unsettled weather that's going to continue over the northwest. Light to moderate lake effect snows likely downwind of the Great Lakes. And Hurricane Iota possibly looking like it could be a Cat 5 at landfall tonight. I really hate it for all those people in Nicaragua and Honduras. My thoughts and prayers are with you, folks. We will talk about all this in detail in just a moment, along with some of the different places across the U.S., highs, lows, and what you can expect today. But first, let's get on with this. Over the northwest, we do have precipitation that is expected to continue today, especially over Washington State, as a moisture plume takes aim at the state. Now, additional snow totals are forecast to be over 6 inches for the higher elevations of the Cascades, while the lower elevations, you should just see rain. This evening and tonight, a brief break in precipitation is likely ahead of the approaching upper level trough and cold front that will move eastward on Tuesday. Now, a spread of more precipitation to the regions going to happen. The Pacific Northwest, northern half of California, and the Great Basin to the northern Rockies can all expect increasing precipitation chances and eventually lowering snow levels behind the cold front by Wednesday. And the Sierra Nevada has winter weather advisories up, and winter storm watches are in place for snow potential. High wind warnings and wind advisories are also scattered throughout the western part of the U.S. Now, as we move on the other side of the U.S., we've got lake effect snows that are forecast downwind of the Great Lakes through tomorrow, given a favorable upper level pattern and a cold front passing through tonight. Favored areas east of Lakes Ontario and Lake Erie will likely see at least a few inches of snow. Now, some light snow is possible for the central Appalachians also, while the northern mid-Atlantic and northeast may see non-accumulating snow tomorrow, Tuesday. Now, most other areas of the U.S. should remain dry for the next couple of days, with the exception of rain showers over the Florida Peninsula area as this cold front slowly traverses the state. We do have an upper-level ridge that's expected to build in the western and central U.S. ahead of the trough incoming toward the northwest, underneath which temperatures should warm to above normal by 10-20 degrees for much of the west toward the plains area. Now, a handful of record highs could occur in the southwest and California over the next couple of days as temperatures rise into the upper 80s. Additionally, elevated risk of fire danger is in place across portions of Southern California, given the warm and dry, we got to get these folks off here right quick, the warm and dry conditions. Meanwhile, in the east, temperatures are going to cool down through midweek behind a cold frontal passage. Checking out the National Hurricane Center tracking map. Well, it's really not the tracking map, but it's the map that let us know when things are up. It's a map where you can see everything, of course, and you see that other little system that is underneath the iota that may come up and make up. If it does, it will be named Kappa. Now, right now, it's just disturbance number 1. It's a brand new area of low pressure. Showed up yesterday, and it could form in a few days over the central south of western Caribbean Sea. These people keep putting things up on me. I'm sorry, folks. Now, after that, some gradual development could occur late this week while the system moves slowly westward across the southwestern Caribbean. Now, in 2 days, it's 0. In 5 days, it's 30%. What do I really think may happen with this disturbance number 1? I think it might form. I think it has a chance maybe of becoming a tropical storm, but not a hurricane. It's 2020, folks. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. This has been one heck of a hurricane year. But this is what it's looking like right now. Tomorrow it may look like something totally different. But once again, I think this does have a chance to form into a tropical storm. If it does, it will be called Kappa. And we don't know about Lamba yet. Hopefully no Lamba will come up, but we'll still have to wait and see. Now, to Iota. The winds are 155 miles per hour right now. It's a powerful Category 4. 2 more miles an hour at 157 is a Category 5. And it's looking like, folks, that it could do that. It could be a Cat 5 at landfall. Now, why? Because there's near zero vertical wind shear, and there's moist mid-level environments that it's in. It only means it can strengthen right up to landfall. And landfall should be tonight. Now, right now it's moving west at 10 miles per hour. Now, here is the tracking map. As you can see, it's going to be a major hurricane at landfall. Everybody in the red. You see this brown around here? This is the wind field around it. So when it comes in, these 155 mile per hour winds, maybe even higher winds, are going to hit the coastline and move across. Right up in this area, you're going to have at least 140 mile per hour winds inland, before it moves on up and across and turns into a tropical storm. So everybody in these areas right here, please get in a safe place. It's going to be an awful, awful storm. And I know you've already been hit by Hurricane Eta, which was a 4 when it hit you. You're going to have another 4. This possibly a Category 5. And it should hit, I'm saying tonight. Well, it is tonight for me, 1 a.m. in the morning. Big deal. The difference. You guys go ahead and get ready. I know you're already starting to feel effects from it. Probably of yesterday you should have. And even on either side of the hurricane warning area, you have tropical storm warnings. So please, please stay safe. Okay, storm surge for everybody in these areas. Life-threatening storm surge. It's going to raise the water levels as much as 12 to 18 feet above normal tide areas of onshore winds along the coast of Nicaragua and Honduras. I cannot even imagine. I know what it is when it's 9 foot. 12 to 18 feet, folks. It's unfathomable. Now, this surge is going to be accompanied by large and destructive waves. The power of these waves is unreal. It moves everything. I can't stress that enough. And storm surge is the #1 killer of hurricanes. So there you see it for yourself. 12 to 18 feet storm surge. Catastrophic wind damage. Where Iota's eyewall moves on shore within the hurricane warning area in Nicaragua and Honduras, beginning late tonight, with tropical storm conditions expected by late morning. Now, hurricane conditions are likely occurring on the island of Providencia, with tropical storm conditions expected through the remainder of this morning and possibly into the early afternoon. Now, the tropical storm conditions will likely occur on the island of San Andres, with hurricane conditions possible there later this morning, moving on through the afternoon and tonight. Now, the tropical storm conditions that is expected in the tropical storm warning area of Nicaragua I showed you, they should start occurring by late afternoon and in the warning area in Honduras tonight. Rainfall accumulations through Thursday. Folks, get this. Northern Nicaragua and Guatemala, southern Belize, 8 to 16 inches. Isolated amounts of 20 to 30. That's going to be possible, especially from northeast Nicaragua into northern Honduras. Costa Rica, Panama, 4 to 8, isolated 12. This rain, of course, is going to lead to flash flooding, river flooding, along with mudslides in areas of the higher terrain. El Salvador, southern Nicaragua, 3 to 5 with an isolated amount of 10. And we all know swells that is going to be generated by iota will affect much of the coast of Central America, the Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, and Colombia during the next couple of days. And they're going to cause very high surf and very deadly rip currents. So please be aware and stay safe. I just wanted to show you the position and the maximum winds. Look at that, 155, inland 140, inland 65. It's going to travel a ways like I showed you on the map, and it's looking like the National Hurricane Center also thinks it could be a Category 5 when it approaches the coast of Central America tonight. So I've told you all this stuff, folks. I will post, click show more, the watches and warnings that's going on. Please stay safe as you possibly can. Here we have the NDFD map. I'm going to let this loop around and let's let you guys know what may be happening in different parts of the U.S. So let's start out west with Yuba City, California. It's going to be sunny today for you guys, cloudy tonight. Your high today should be around 68 with a low tonight of 49. And then look for rain Tuesday night, and Wednesday. Cherry Hill, New Jersey, sunny today, partly cloudy tonight, high 53, low 35. By Wednesday night, a low of 23 degrees. South China, Maine, partly sunny today, partly cloudy tonight. Your high should be around 49 today with a low tonight of 31. By Wednesday, your daytime high, 29 degrees. Woo, that's cold. Your low for Wednesday night, 18. And that is for all of my friends in the South China, Maine area. Miami, Oklahoma, it's going to be sunny today, clear tonight, high 66 with a low of 35. And you're going to have a slight warm-up during the rest of the week. Now, I emphasize slight warm-up, okay? Atoka, Tennessee, it's going to be sunny today, clear tonight, high of 62, low of 40, and mostly sunny days all week long. Concord, North Carolina, sunny today, clear tonight, high 60, low 39. Wednesday night, put on an extra blanket, low of 31. Seattle, Washington, rain today and tonight. Your high should be around 52. Low 49, and you guys are going to have rain every day at least through Thursday. And in my area of North Carolina, we got sunny skies all week. High of 62 today, low of 38. By Wednesday night, we will hit freezing 32 degrees. And that's a check of your weather today. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click subscribe, click that bell, and check off all. Thank you guys for watching and everything you do for me. Much peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. And may you have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Thanks for watching.